Sir, you are now tuned into another high value conversation, man. I appreciate y'all. I love what's going on in the group. I love the traction, people introducing themselves, people posting their deals, JVs, partnering, and people even closing deals, man. I love seeing people win. So let's keep working. Let's get to the next level, right? I was going through the post, seeing what y'all want me to talk about next, and a couple people are asking, what list do you pull? Like, how are you finding opportunities to market to? So we're gonna go over that now. I currently use PropStream. It's $97 a month. Somebody mentioned PropWire and it's free and it's the same data. I never used it, but y'all might as well try it out if it's free, right? PropStream worked for me, so I'm gonna keep rocking with it. I'm gonna go to search and let's do Lehigh Acres, man. There's 23,667 opportunities in Lehigh Acres, but we focus on vacant land. So we're gonna go to property characteristics, vacant land. Now there's 82,235 people that own vacant land in Lehigh Acres. So y'all get it how you want to get it. There's You got to be able to close something with that, right? So y'all might as well start here. I say that to say this, man. There's no magic list. I'm gonna give y'all my filters, right? But if me and you pull the same list, but I'm just doing my thing. I'm marketing to them when I got some time, and you're consistently following up with them, staying in front of them. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna close the deals? Right? It's deeper than the market you choose. There's no magic market. There's no magic list. There's no magic builders. Right? It really takes the consistency and the mindset to understand that. Yeah, when you look at the last 30 days, Lehigh, it looks crazy. It looks saturated, but we don't think like that. We don't have the scarcity mindset. We have abundance. We understand if we jump in here, we're not doing what they doing. We working while they sleeping, right? We following up while they slacking. We got our systems in place. We got our follow-ups in place. We gonna win. There's no and if or buts. This period, full stop. We gonna win, right? So I'm gonna give y'all my filters, but I want y'all to understand that even with these filters, you guys got to understand this not gonna help you close a deal if you're not getting to it, right? If you're not hunting, if you're not really going all in, if you're doing this full time and you really consistent, you're gonna close deals if you keep following up and you're just consistent, man. But those that are doing this part time and think you can compete with somebody that's this is how I eat, right? If I don't close deals, my family doesn't eat, right? Who's gonna win? So I just want y'all to know it's deeper than the list, but we're gonna go over the filters and then kind of go from there. So vacant land, go here, focus on residential right now, and there's another filter. Sometimes PropStream, they're a little iffy about the way that they filter the land. So you gotta also have vacant land general clicked off. And then there's 80,000 people. So we're gonna go, we don't want nothing on the market, ownership info, 5 years plus, but I gotta make sure, I like to include the unknown. So we're at 31,000, but we're gonna go click here and it's gonna bring it up to 50,000, right? And then individuals, some people market to corporate, I personally don't. And then that's basically my list right there, right? And since it's Lehigh Acres and there's so many opportunities, I might add out of state owners. 19,221. That's a big list for somebody to just pull, right? Let's add that up. Let's 19. If you skip trace that whole list, it's about $2,800. So if you got the marketing expense and you going all in, let's go, right? But most people need to break it down. So this is where the mindset comes in. This is where you use your own experiences to understand, okay, maybe if I add people with liens, 34 people, I'm gonna make a list of that and then I'm gonna add on to that because that's not enough, right? You want to have a decent amount of sellers to market to. Maybe tax delinquencies. Okay, this is motivation too, right? So you start to play with the filters and you keep track of it. So you pull a list tax delinquencies, you pull a list of pre-foreclosures, you pull a list of liens, you pull a list of failed listings, and you see what works for you. And you start to split test and you double down on what works and you pull back from what's not working, right? So this is where you kind of get creative. But for me personally, it's not what works for everybody. It's only what works for me, right? It doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but you can build off this. Vacant land, residential, general, not on the market, 5+ years ownership, individual out of state, and include unknown. That's basically my list right there. And it's usually I keep everybody. So that's a big list. So you're gonna have to break it down and start getting creative, right? There's no magic list, there's no magic market. You're gonna have to understand that any market you go in, you're gonna be the one hunting, you're gonna be the one consistent, and you're gonna be the one closing deals, right? It don't matter what market you in, this is what you do. So just understand that, man. It's deeper than what list you got, what market you in, what buyers you got. You're able to find this information. There's enough videos and books. There's so much information out there, but y'all got to understand that the knowledge that you attain is amazing, right? You could watch videos and read books, but the people that have the information and put some action behind it are the people that win, right? There's no way you're gonna reach 100K weeks, 100K months, 100K years without failing. So understand that you're not gonna know everything. There's gonna be times where deals get canceled, buyers back out, sellers back out, things don't go your way, but you understand I got the experience. That's what really matters. When I closed my first deal, I made $1,000. The JV company made 3,500, but I didn't care. I was like, this is a proof of concept. That's what I care about more, right? And hey, the rest is history, man. But y'all, hopefully this helps you guys. But understand, y'all gotta have that mindset, right? Understand, any market you go into, you will be the one to close deals because you will be the one that's doing what they're not. And this is my last piece of advice for you guys. Whatever they're doing, you do the opposite, right? When they're sleeping, you're working. While they're watching TV, you're reading books. While they talking about it, you actually doing it. You got the experience. So, man, I hope this helps y'all. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about next, but start getting to it. You have the information on how to find a market. You have the information on how to find buyers, and you have the information on how to market to these sellers. I do SMS. I add postcards. I have a cold caller, and I'm just ramping it up, man. I want to get in front of these sellers so they know when they want to sell, I need to call Jay. So let's work.